Champ's here. The champ's here. The people's champs is here. Back with another one. And we got House of Dragon. Is this episode 5? Yep, season 2, episode 5. Okay. Regent. That's the name of this episode. Regent. Okay. So, let's indulge ourselves and jump right into it. But first, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you share this with a friend. Okay? But without further ado, let's indulge ourselves. Shall we? One thing, I ain't gonna lie, I've been skipping the intro of House of the Dragon, and that has been a mistake. So this last episode, I made sure I watched the intro, and let me tell you something. When they play that Game of Thrones music, they go through like the whole history of the Targaryen. They go through like the whole history of the Targaryen, like family, and then not only that, they go into like, you know, some of the things that have happened this season thus far. And, you know, one thing they do, like for instance, like when the baby Jacaerys or whatever his name is, then his head cut off, you know, Aegon's son, when Blood and Cheese cut his head off, like they even like sew that into the quilt or whatever it is in the intro. And you know, they real cold blooded with that. Like they got the line of the quilt that's being sold, it go right across the baby neck. That's cold blooded, bro. That's cold blooded. But I will be watching the intro every episode now. So just for you people that like, take my word for it. Make sure you're watching the intro. Like, it got a lot of little Easter eggs. It's filled with Easter eggs. And, like, it's just, and different major events that have happened in the past seasons, like in the whole history of the Targaryen lineage, but just things that happened this season so far. Like, each week, they'll add something to the intro. So, it's must watch, you know. But the episode first starts off with you know, it shows that everybody mourning, you know, after the big battle, you know, with Meleys, you know. It shows Rhaenyra mourning the loss of her aunt, Rhaenys, and it shows it shows Lord Corlys here. Shows him mourning the loss of his wife, Rhaenys. But let's be honest. I don't know if his side piece is alive right now. Like, we've seen his side babies, but his side piece, we haven't seen her yet. So I don't know if she's alive or not. But I know this for a fact. If she passed away, he wouldn't dare mourn her loss like he did Rhaenys, for sure. That's one thing for sure. He wouldn't, like, he crying now, he wouldn't do that for that side chick, for sure. You know, Rhaenys, though, that was his woman there. I think they were together for like 40 years, because he married Rhaenys, I think she was like 18. So she died like in her early 50s. So, you know, they were together for a long time, you know. But meanwhile, back at King's Landing. Oh, man. Back at King's Landing, they do their march, which is very interesting. King's Landing, they misuse and underestimate the power of the poor people. And if you notice, the new master of whispers over there that's talking to Rhaenyra, she's teaching them how to win. She's trying to tell her how to win a war with a different way, by using the poor people. And I think we're going to see in the future what she's talking about. But King's Landing, they totally play this wrong with the propaganda. Ever since Otto Hightower left, they've been getting the propaganda wrong. Okay? So, I mean, they really treating the poor people like they fools. So basically, they get Melee's the head off the dragon, Melee's, and they parade her head smothering and smoking. They parade her through the township to show the poor people, and then they lie to the people talking about your king, Aegon II, slayed Melee's. He slayed this traitor dragon, and everybody, all the peasants on the side of the street, like who? That burnt up piece of original crispy looking Negroes in the casket there in the little box. I'm sorry, not a casket, but that dude in the box looking like a 2-piece at KFC, original crispy. He burnt up. He did that. Yeah, right. Them people, and next thing you know, them people trying to get the hell up out of there. Them people like, hell no, we want to get up out of here. They ain't falling for that, you know. And sure enough, Aemon, they bring old Aegon up in there, burnt to a crisp. Look, Aemon comes in there. The nerve of Aemon. He walks in there, and he don't give a damn. He walks in there, stands over his brother's body while all the maces are in there trying to tend to him. And he just stands there almost with like a little smirk on his face. He kind of reminds me of the Joker a little bit, if you don't, to be honest. And he just stands there, like looking over him, not giving a damn. I mean, and he's sitting up there with Allison next to him, standing over his brother's body, smoking. His brother's body is smoking, burnt to a crisp, and he talking about he want to get he buying for a seat on the throne. I mean, Aemon don't give a damn. I mean, but I'm gonna tell you, I kind of like it. I kind of like his blunt, how blunt he is. I really do. You know, him and Daemon to a certain degree. But of course, you know, you take the D in Daemon and move it to the back take it from the front of Daemon and move it to the end of his name. You got Aemon. Aha. Just in case you didn't know that. So Allison, she know Aemon is a damn psychopath. His mother, Allison, she know that. She know her children. That's one thing about her. Mother knows that her children. So she goes in there to Sir Christian Cole, and she asks Sir Christian Cole because she know he knows what's going on. She go ask Sir Christian Cole, what the hell is going on, Cole? What the hell happened? And Cole's like, I'm in it, and I ain't in it. Snitches get stitches. I ain't saying nothing. That's basically what Sir Cole's saying. And I don't blame him because Aemon's a psychopath. He burnt his own brother up. What the hell you think he'll do to Cole? Especially if he find out Cole banging his mama. Now, that's what I think Sir Christian Cole really scared about. He's scared if Aemon find out that Sir Christian Cole is banging his mama, bro, ain't no telling what Aemon gonna do, because Aemon flat out psychopath. Boy, that's what Cole really scared about. And Cole shaking in his boots. He ain't saying nothing to Allison. Hell no, he ain't saying nothing to Allison. I don't blame him. But meanwhile, back down there at Harrenhal, Daemon up here, he back to those incestuous dreams again. Only this time he's eating his own mama out.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean HBO, you got some lows, and usually there's no limit to what HBO would do. But to have a man eating his own mama out, I mean, my God, have you no shame, HBO? My God. That's a new low for me right there. But yeah, he's having another incestuous dream about him. He eating his mama out, and while he eating her out, she telling him that if only you were the first son, you were born first, you were supposed to be king. Whatever. That's whatever. You know. And but more importantly than that, what the hell is going on with the cooks at Heron Hall? You see that nasty ass food that they were serving Aemon and that they were eating at that table? Now, them cooks at Heron Hall, they need to get the rat catcher treatment. They need to get treated like the rat catchers down there at King's Landing. That's what they need to do with them damn cooks at Heron Hall, goddamn. Because they need to take them cooks out there and do them like them goddamn rat catchers in King's Landing. Because, goddamn, man, that's some nasty looking food there. Some of the meat still got blood coming out of it. Yeah, goddamn. It's a wonder somebody don't get sick. It's a wonder all of them ain't sick eating that crap. You know? But anyway, the strong guy, the old man at Harry Hall, Strong, Larys's kinfolk with the club foot. That's his kinfolk. He telling Daemon, look, Larys took all the damn gold. We is broke, Daemon. We can't pay these people. Daemon, you up here trying to recruit all the Blackwoods and all these folks to come fight for us, and we ain't got no money. We broke. We ain't got no money to pay these people, Daemon. So can you go ask your wife? Can you go ask Queen Rhaenyra to send us, let us hold some? And Daemon, with his pride, said, "No, no, I will cover the debts. And by the way, call me your king." Boy, Daemon, and them dreams got them incest dreams got Daemon going crazy, don't it? Them incest dreams ain't no joke. He talking about call me king now. Man, I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you. But back at King's Landing, where this Game of Thrones is taking place. That doggone Larys. So Alicent, they at the council meeting, and Alicent, who really has the most experience to rule, they trying to decide who gonna rule while Aemon is cooling off. While Aemon the second is cooling off, so to say. So Alicent nominates herself because she does have the most experience. She ruled while her husband was sick, Viserys, and everything. But you know, they don't play that women run. They don't like women rulers. You know, they don't like that. So, you know, Alicent got some of that taste of what Rhaenyra had to face, and what Rhaenys had to face too as well. You know, so when they were both denied the throne. So Alicent got some of that good old male chauvinism that Rhaenyra and Rhaenys received. Alicent got her first good taste of it, and you know, she didn't take it well. So she looked to Clubfoot, Larry Strong. She looked to Clubfoot to save him. Well, the only person that spoke up for her and took her side was the Maester, the black guy. See, and he need to shut the hell up, that Black Mesa, because you one of the few black people on this show, and this new version of this prequel of Game of Thrones, there all of a sudden in Westeros there were more black people in the prequel, but by the time we get about 60, 70 years later to Game of Thrones time, well, no, I'm sorry. By the time we probably get down to about 100 years or so, over 100 years later in Game of Thrones time, that's when the black people disappear. So I'm just waiting to see what happens to the black peoples at the end of this show. But I think we got a couple more episodes to find out. But I digress. But anyway, Larry Strong, he tries to speak up for Alice. Okay? I mean, no, Alice looks to Larry Strong, Clubfoot, to speak up for her. Because she's trying to, get on the throne, nominate herself for the throne. And Larys, just as he always does, always looking for self-interest, he stabs her in the back and says, and doesn't support her. He shoots her down and says Aemon should be king. Then as a last result, she's weak with Larys' dagger in her back. You can tell she getting weak. And she looks over to Sir Corlys, her lover, and she asks for Sir Corlys, not Corlys, but Sir Christian Cole, the hand to the king. She asks him to back her up, and even Sir Christian Cole turns her down and says, no, Aemon should be king. There's two stabs in the back. She just sits down and she starts having a damn asthma attack at the damn table. And Aemon goes and picks the ball up and goes and sit down looking like a straight up villain, as you can see right there. But Larys, I wonder, did you guys pick this up? Larys is always, he's like Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. That damn Larys. Did you notice how Larys, he looked over and asked Sir Christian Cole, what do you say, Christian Cole? And he forced Christian Cole to abandon and Allison like that in front of everybody, which he knew would drive a wedge between Christian Cole and Allison. He did that on purpose. Larys did. So peep that out now. I peeped that out. But I know what a lot of people thinking, bro. A lot of people thinking that damn Aemon Targaryen, this guy right here, Aemon, he's an animal. He's a tyrant. He's selfish. He's vicious. He's an animal. He killed his own brother. Well, not his own brother. Yeah, he killed his own half brother, Luke. Little old bit of Luke from last season. He killed Luke in the and killed Luke's dragon, and he's an animal. He killed he tried to kill his own brother, Aegon II. And I know what you're thinking. Everybody thinking that doggone Aemon is just so vicious and an animal. Let me tell you what right now. He won me over. And I'm gonna tell you why Aemon is good in my book, and I'm with Aemon. Because one reason and one reason alone. For Christ's sake, he cut them decaying ass rat catchers down. He freed the rat catchers. And that's why I give a hands up to applaud Daemon. Aemon. Good job, Aemon. Give it up for Aemon Targaryen. He cut them nasty, decaying ass rat catchers down finally. He freed the rat catchers. Thank you, Aemon. And for that one reason alone, he alright with me. Rat catchers' lives matter. That's right, I said it. Good for you, Aemon. And let me tell you something while we talking about the rat catcher. That rat Cheese, his dog. I want a dog. If I could have let me tell you something. I want loyalty like Cheese Dog is loyal to him. That's a loyal dog, ain't it? That little dog didn't go nowhere. That little dog just stood by his master, hanging up there. And when they cut his master down, that little Cheese Dog, he followed the wagon. Boy. And you know what? When they dig the grave, that little dog probably gonna hop in the grave with him and bury and let them get buried alive up with his master. That's loyalty. That's loyalty right there. If I could get a woman that's half as loyal as that damn dog is to Cheese, I'd be a happy man. For real. Good luck with that. I'll probably be looking like Viserys or somebody before that happens. I'll be an old man looking like Viserys before that happens. Probably. But man, oh man, that's some loyalty right there. And then there's that scene with Lord Corlys' granddaughter comes and talks to him and uh, offers him Rhaenyra's offer. I mean, to be her hand. And that was a smart play on Rhaenyra because I think Rhaenyra probably looking at a man. He probably wants vengeance and probably she probably trying to get him to come join her side and join the war. And that was good on her part, but he's it's too soon. He's mourning. He's still mourning right now. And but his granddaughter kind of like, cause he just when he talked about how his castle feels like a tomb and he just wants to sail off to the west and disappear. And his grandma, I mean not his grandma, but his granddaughter kind of like grabbed him and said, "Granddad, get a hold of yourself, Granddad. Granddad, you gotta fight, Granddad. You gotta fight, Granddad." And, you know, he's like, "Granddaughter, be my heir." And she's like, "No, Granddaddy, I'm a fire and ice. Your place here, I think it's called Driftmark. That place, your land has to have a sea and snake or something." But basically, what she was saying was, I'm thinking that's leading the way for him to bring his side babies and legitimate, maybe make his bastard sons, his side babies, make them legitimate heirs. I'm hoping that's where it goes. Which leads us to what's coming up in episode 6. So I think that means we only got 3 episodes left for this season. So we better enjoy this. It's I don't know, man. At the end of the episode, Rhaenyra's talking with her son, which good for her son. He's become quite a bit of a good negotiator. He's been negotiating and getting bringing people to Rhaenyra's side. Good for her son, the strong boy. I forgot his name. Jacaerys, I think his name is. Whatever. They all use the same names over and over. But he gave her the idea of, look, all these damn bastards we got running around here, the blood might be thin, but we got they got Targaryen blood, so they can ride a dragon. But all that kind of stuff is nonsense anyway, because as the people saw in King's Landing, when they were parading that dragon, one of the guys said, it's just a hunk of meat. It's just flesh. So, like, people don't look at the dragon, because the dragons were looked upon as gods. And the Targaryens were looked upon as special because they could ride dragons. But I think that's starting to fade away, too, gradually. They're starting to fade. So, they're going to probably get some of the Targaryen bastards. They probably going to get one of Lord Corlys' sons. And then they probably gonna get like one of them Targaryen bastards that's running around King's Landing. They got so many of them. One of them 3 or 4 guys they've been showing us that are bastards, the Targaryen bastards. They gonna get one of those guys to fly one of the dragons, because they got 2 big old dragons sitting down there in Dragonstone at Rhaenyra's castle that nobody's claimed. So they probably gonna get one of them to fly recruit a couple of them to fly the dragons. And that's what we're gonna probably start. The story gonna go toward next week, and we'll see Aegon, because we heard Aegon say "mama." He when Addison walked out of the room, he said "mama." So hopefully we'll see Aegon continue his healing, and the story will continue, because we know what's happening. I mean, the Targaryen family is going to destroy itself. You know, because it's straight up civil war. But also, if you look into the civil war of the Targaryens fighting each other, the civil war of the dragons fighting each other, also look at another aspect of this. They have like a male chauvinist thing. The sexes fighting each other. It's like the women want to be looked upon as, the women want to have some power and leadership as well. So there's so many aspects of civil war and fighting amongst each other going on here. There's so many aspects of that. So I look forward to episode 6 next week. And make sure you share this with a friend, like, subscribe, and until next time.